How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you a sort of walkthrough of all the stuff I gotta do to put together a video like you saw for the Pro Stock and Pro Mod racing series videos. It's going to be kind of a vlog kind of walkthrough, and I'll go over some of the hardware as well as just the process in general, just so people get an idea if people are interested in it. But I'll go over camera, equipment, my hardware, my computer that I built, and just all that stuff. If you guys are interested, stay tuned, and let's get right into it. My current hardware consists of a Canon Vixia HF-S200 camcorder, as well as my GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. For filming racing, I only really use the Canon to film, as it provides a much better picture and audio, at least compared to the GoPro. They're both just point and shoot cameras, but being creative with how you shoot and what angles you take is essential to making a good looking final product. So the video editing process is not really that complicated, actually. A lot of it's just a lot of time and being organized, and having a good computer also helps. It makes things a lot faster and a lot smoother. So a lot of this scrolling, high speed scrolling through the timeline would be a lot more difficult on something that can't handle it, but luckily my computer can, because I built it that way. But a lot of this is really just making sure it's organized, and a lot of just, making documents, like Word documents, just to keep myself in the right flow, and then you can always just transfer it over here. So that's a lot of what you see going on here, especially with all the matchups and everything, and then the end pieces and everything like that. But mainly it's just, working with the people that run the different leagues and run the different race series, and just working with them to make sure the product is what they want. This is all of the Pro Stock and Pro Mod footage actually all in one file. And with Pinnacle, this is Pinnacle Studio, you can actually just, select parts to export with this, and, from here it'll just export all this stuff, which is pretty helpful, so you don't have to make a bunch of different documents and a bunch of different project files. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a lot of cutting stuff together, and then transitions and all that stuff, and then obviously the text and sound and all that. But it's, it can take a while, but it's not really that hard. It's just a lot of people don't know how to do it, and it can be difficult to get into, especially with less user-friendly programs like this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video editing aspect of it. A lot of this stuff is, a big part of it is getting the right camera angles as well, which is kind of just, I have to be able to do that beforehand. So a lot of these kind of, a lot of shots like this, I kind of had to just think of on the spot, because I knew it would look better when, the editing portion began. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And, you can leave any comments if you have any questions about it, but that's pretty much it for that. And yeah. So onto my PC. I custom built this back in 2019 with what was and still mostly is pretty much top of the line hardware. I originally built it just so I could play Destiny 2 at max detail and still utilize my 1440p 144Hz monitor in the process. I went with a liquid-cooled Ryzen 7 3700X processor, 16GB of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, and an Asus RTX 2070 Super. I knew at some point I would be doing video editing, but at the time I was only thinking I would be doing some sort of gaming videos and whatnot. So, with that being said, I have about 6 terabytes of total storage, with about a third of that on solid-state drives. Finally, to keep everything together, I've put it all inside an NZXT H510i RGB mid-tower case. It's all phenomenal, and I love it. Cut that bit out. Cut that bit out.